think you're too old, too late, too behind? I don't know how many times I've heard this from midlife women about starting a business, starting to exercise, showing up for themselves in a more meaningful way. But the thing is, these are nothing but myths. And if you look online or anywhere, you'll find examples of women who have started something amazing in their 50s and in their 60s. Elizabeth Hay comes to mind right now. And when you don't find these examples, it's because your mind is going to start looking for evidence that will validate the thoughts you are having. Our age is not a limitation, it's an advantage. Hi, my name is Sarah, and I'm a clarity and growth coach. I'm also the editor of Life Mastery Magazine, a digital monthly magazine created for midlife women who are going through change and who feel a little lost and want some clarity. I'm also the leader inside Life Mastery Circle, a membership for women who want a little bit more of support so that they can get their results a little bit faster. Let's debunk those myths we are dealing with. Too late. It's never too late. We all think, if only I had started in my 30s or in my 40s, if only I had clarity in my 20s. Guess what? That time is gone. Like, what we have is right now and right here. And do you want in 10 years to be thinking, if only I'd started in my 50s? Or in my 60s, wherever you are right now. And I just want to tell you this, midlife is the perfect time to start. Heck, today is the best time to start. Because yesterday, 10 years ago, a month ago, that's gone. We're never going to get that back. There's no sense looking back, thinking on what ifs, because we are here now and we can only deal and do whatever we can right now. No matter how much wishful thinking you do about past, it's not going to change. You either accept it, you either deal with it, or you have to move on. Because if you don't, if you keep living in the past, you're not living. This is about anything. It's about business. It's about our life. It's about situations that happen that we have no control over anymore. They've happened. It's gone. Now we can only deal with things from now on. I really want you to think about this. Can you change anything in your past? You can't. Even, a relationship that's gone a little bit sideways. If you want to make amends and if you want to, you have to do it now and start now and see what you can do. But the situation, it happened, and the situation is what it is now, or it's turned out to be what it is now, but it's gone. You can literally not go back and change anything about it. So accept it, do what you got to do, but move on. Reach out, whatever it is. For me, it's a past with money and a very bad money mindset. And I just had to let it go. Just realize where I'm at and move from there and do what I can from where I am. Not wishing I hadn't done what I did, not I hadn't spent what I spent, but rather than this is what happened, this is where we're at right now, how are we going to move forward? And then take the steps to do that. So business is the same, a relationship is the same, work is the same. If you want to create your best life today, you have to stop looking back. And I don't say that, you don't need to make amends or deal with whatever happened. But remember, it's what you do now, because what you've done or whatever happened, happened. And nothing is going to change that. For example, today, I was feeling less motivated than I usually am. I didn't want to go for my walk, so I forced myself to go on my stationary bike because winter's coming, rain's going to come, and I know I'm going to start making excuses for not going on my walk every day. And I want to live a healthier life. I want a healthier lifestyle. I do not want to diet. I do not want to lose weight for the sake of losing weight. I want to eat better and I want to move my body and I want to make sure that I exercise. And so I went on my bike and then I had my shower and look, my hair is still wet. And I thought, no, I'm not going to record my video because I'm not, looking. This is what's happening today. I have a long sleeved shirt on. It's going to be really hot, but I'm not liking my arms today. We all, so today is one of those days that I felt that I shouldn't show up, that I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing because I'm too old, I'm too this. You know what? Nobody cares. And the fact that you show up as you are, that's what is going to make other women or other people connect with you. And you are going to empower them to show up as themselves, to be themselves. It's important that we do that, especially in this stage of life, because again, we've lived a lot of life and we can understand those people that are just getting to where we're at or that are a few steps behind us. And that's what empowers us. And for me, most days, like I want to say 98% of the days, uh, my head, I was just thinking 95 maybe of the time I show up authentically and I'm excited to show up and to share, my story, what I know to empower women the best I can. And then there's those 5 to 2% days that I'm just, oh my gosh, I shouldn't be doing, the doubts, but I want you to think, well, why is that showing up? It's maybe because you are growing, because you are ready for the next thing, because life is like that and it's empowering to know that it's never too late and we can do this. We can do whatever we decide we want to do. So, no, it's never too late. You have a lot to share, you have a lot to teach. Just do the thing. You want to knit miniature clothes for dolls? Do it. I bet someone is out there just wishing that was a thing and that they could buy those clothes for their dolls. Okay, another myth. You need to know tech. You have to have skills. You need to know. I'm literally recording this with my phone. I have a little light up there because I don't even have a window in front of me. And apparently, that's what I should do, have a window in front of me so that the light is perfect, so that, you can see my best side. If you are in my world, you've seen me show up in my pajamas. So, yeah, I don't think that you're going to care if the lighting is perfect, if what you are here for is the message. And I hope that's why you're here. It's because I have something to say that you resonate with. It's because I inspire you or that I give you some hope or that I empower you to start whatever it is you want to do or that I, help you get some clarity in your own life and that you know that you can do it, that you can see me do it messy, that you can see me show up as me and you just finally get to show up as yourself. Yes, we need to know how to turn on a computer and turn it off. And you know what? Some tech skills? What? Set up an email thingy account? Sure. Um, Work Zoom? I mean, I feel that after COVID, everybody just started doing that. And there's a lot of places you can learn for free. YouTube is my go-to. Whenever I want to learn something, I get on YouTube. I love YouTube and I just search how to set up an email account, how to set up an email provider account, how to record a video on my phone. I literally put this in the search bar and I get lots of videos on it that teach me step by step how to do it. And then there's places, there's member. I have a membership there. You can come and learn all about that if you want. Because, and I'm not techie. I know how to do these things and I can teach you how to do them. We have co-working every single day. People show up, they have their things to work on. And if anybody needs any kind of support, I'm there to support that person. And if I can't do it, I'll find someone who can and will come and do a class on that. It's as easy as that. So surround yourself with people that might be able to help you. And again, make YouTube your friend. And like if you're here, I'm thinking you are already there. So start there because it can be costly sometimes to because we want all the things, all the oh, yesterday's video was about shiny stuff. So go watch that. You don't need all the programs and all the bells, all the whistles and all the things. You really don't. And again, I truly believe you do not need another course. You need community. You need support around you, people that will cheer you on when you really need, so that you don't give up. Because it's important to keep going. It's important to do something and be proud of what you do. Another myth that we're looking at today, I have to work 24/7. um, Probably. I'm kidding, kinda. But, people always told me that I want to work for myself because I want time freedom. I want to work when I want. I like that. I really do. And so I thought, yes, that's what I want too. And then I started working for myself and I didn't have any time because I was working all the time. I was connecting, I was learning new stuff on YouTube. I was getting certifications. I was creating a lot of products, books, and stuff, and I had no time. And then one day I was feeling frustrated because I said, thinking, that's not what they promised me. They said, you don't have to do this. You can only work 5 hours a week and make $100,000 a month. And I want that. That's what I want. And I thought, I really thought about that. And I've realized that I'd much rather work 24/7 on something that I love, that I enjoy, and that, if I can't do it today, it's okay. I don't have to call my boss and tell them I'm not going to go into work today because I'm sick, my husband needs me, my kids need me, whatever it is, then work a 9 to 5 that I hate and that I don't want to do. We have to choose our battles. No, you don't have to work 24/7. I absolutely believe that boundaries are very important. And the earlier on you put them in your business, the better it will be for you, for your mental health, and for your overall well being, if we're being honest. But there are moments that I work almost 24/7. I have a magazine that I put out every single month. That means I meet with contributors at least once. That means I read all the articles, that I start putting the magazine together, that I reach out to potential advertisers. I sell the cover of the magazine. So if you want to be on the cover of a magazine, hey, reach out. I network so that I can get my magazine out there even more, that I can meet amazing people that I can collaborate with so that we help each other in our businesses. And it takes a lot of time. And then I have all the other things I do. I have my membership and I'm there every single day. I create a lot of resources for the magazine. And when I don't create them, I partner with other coaches and other people that will benefit my membership. It is a lot of work, but I don't work on Saturdays and Sundays whenever I can help it. It's just like my thing. And my mornings are relatively calm. I don't get up very early. I go to bed really late because of time zones. And so my day starts at best at 6:30 a.m., but most likely at 7:30 a.m. I have breakfast, I exercise, or I go for my walk. I study. I'm writing a book right now. I create planners and workbooks that I sell on Amazon. So I do a lot of things, and I do a lot of training, and I coach inside my membership, one-on-one and group coaching. And it's a lot of work, but guess what? I love what I do. Do I mind going to bed at midnight if I'm doing something that I love? No, I had to change my schedule around because I actually like going to bed early, but that's just not happening right now. And I don't mind because I'm doing what I absolutely love. But again, I get to choose how I spend my morning. And from 1:30 p.m., I start my work day per se, and I really take it seriously and I go from there because that's what works for me. And yes, there are weeks that it's almost those 24/7, but at least I'm doing something that I love, that I enjoy, and that I feel so aligned with. So find that thing. I now start to understand when people say, do what you love and you'll never have to work a day in your life. It is true. It's absolutely true because I'd rather work 10 hours a day and do something that fills me up and that I enjoy and that is absolutely aligned with what I want and who I am and how I show up than to work 5 hours a day on something that is draining me, that causes me anxiety and that I don't want to show up for. I hope you got something out of this. I feel like I mumbled all the things, but this is absolutely key to have your or to live your best life. It's doing the things that fill you up, that you feel aligned with, that you have purpose, and that you are excited to show up for. I'm so excited to wake up every single day because I know I'm going to be doing and talking to people that are amazing and that will fill me up. Remember, you are not late. It's never too late to start something that you enjoy and that fills you up. You don't need to know big tech stuff. Whatever you need to know, you can just go to YouTube and figure it out or join my membership, which is actually very affordable and price is going up at the end of the month. So check it out. I'll leave the link in the description box. And working 24/7. Well, choose your battles. That's just what I'm going with today. And well, if you're holding yourself back because any of these things seem to be, on your mind and seem to be weighing on you, I want this to be your permission slip to try it out and just see how it feels. If it doesn't feel good, it's because it's not aligned and you should probably be doing something else anyway. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel and leaving me a big thumbs up. Also, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to Life Mastery Magazine. Like I said, it's a free monthly digital magazine that is delivered to your inbox every single month. And please check out my membership. I don't know, it might be something that will help you figure out things right now. Thank you so much for being with me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.